Hey, pandemic reading time again. Hopefully you're reading during the pandemic. If you're not, I'm here to help you, this time with books with pictures, adult books with pictures, or adult picture books. Depends how you want to look at it. So I want to start with kind of one of my favorites growing up, which is Shel Silverstein. His Uncle Selby's ABZ book is for adults only. It's pretty hilarious. It kind of looks like Where the Sidewalk Ends, but it's got really hilarious things to tell teaching kids how to do bad things in a hilarious way and with beautiful drawings that are really funny. Next up, we have a friend of Shel Silverstein's. He hung out with Charles Bukowski. And Charles Bukowski and Art Crumb teamed up for at least 2 short stories together with amazing pictures. This one, Bring Me Your Love, is about his wife at the mental hospital, and he goes to visit her there, but it turns out she's probably the most sane one of the bunch. And then we have this one, There's No Business, by Charles Bukowski. It's about a failed comic who goes on stage for what seems like it may be the last time. Both very funny. Then also, another great team is Hunter Thompson and Ralph Steadman. So The Curse of Lano is kind of a great book about his getting an assignment to go to Hawaii and race a marathon. So, it starts with Hunter Thompson going, "Come on, Ralph, we're going to go do a marathon together. And we're going to win," because, or however So Stedman's really does some cool stuff here. And it's a huge book. And there's pages of art. All right, and not to forget about the women, I have this great book of Zelda in Illustrated Life. It was put together by her granddaughter. So her only daughter, Scotty's granddaughter, Eleanor. And Zelda not only was like the coolest flapper ever, she also painted, drew, she was a ballerina. She lived under Scott's shadow. She was a writer too. A number of stories that were put under his name, she actually wrote. And when she wrote stories under her own name and sold them, he kept the money. So it wasn't too cool. But anyway, I think she would have been better off single. But this art book of hers is great. Let's see if I can get in here. She does this whole paper doll thing. She has her whole family of paper dolls, which I totally want to copy and cut out. So, and then paintings. She really was a good clothes designer for her paper dolls. And then she did these watercolors of landscapes. I mean, she was a badass. She had a terrible end. She ended up dying in a mental hospital fire, which sucks. After Scott. Scott died first at something like 45, really young. So anyway, check those out and keep reading.